The junior final is set to get underway. Round 3 of the British Rallycross Championship. The Motorsport UK Junior Rallycross contenders on the grid. Tom Ovenden is on pole position then. With him at the front of the grid is Luke Constantine, who was the winner yesterday. And then you've got Ben Sayer on the outside of the front row of the grid. Owen Robbins is on row 2 as the lights go out. The cars accelerate away down towards Chessons for the first of 6 laps then for the junior final, the first of the finals for round 3, and as 3 Joker, 4 hit the normal route, and Tom Ovenden gets in front, but he goes a little bit wide and up the inside. Now into the lead goes Luke Constantine, so he's done it when it counts. He hits the front. Luke Constantine leads Owen Robbins, whose weekend has got better and better and better. Now pulls up to the inside and he goes for second place, the best we've seen out of him all weekend, and he's about to make the move. He breaks late, goes down towards the Devil's Elbow, through he goes, up on the inside line. And so Owen Robbins takes second. He goes out wide, and that's going to give now Tom Ovenden the chance to challenge on the run. Up the hill then, Max Watt in 1:10 is 4th. Who is going to be second at the hairpin? Round the outside, it's Ovenden then, who just gets his nose in front. Trouble is, he's on that slower outside line as they accelerate now down the hill for the first time. Second and third, nose to tail. Ovenden is ahead, but while he's defending like this and trying to hang on to the place, he's letting the leader get away. So 107 comes through. That is Luke Constantine, who heads the pack, and the advantage at the end of the opening tour is 1.9 seconds. Now to the Joker has just gone Owen Robbins. That for the moment is good news for Tom Ovenden because it takes some of that pressure away from him, but Robbins has had a spin on the Joker. There you're looking at the top 2, but on the Joker lap, facing the wrong way was Owen Robbins, so all that good work of the opening lap has just been undone. The car's gone around. He does get going once again, but badly delayed, as now Ovenden doesn't have to worry about this man anymore. Owen Robbins, he's jokered, but he's had a spin. He's a long way back, and now he's got to try and find his way back into the mix somehow as the cars make the climb up the hill. There is the leader coming out of the hairpin, so 107 it is. Luke Constantine was 1.9 seconds ahead of Tom Ovenden at the end of the opening lap then, and neither of them have jokered as of yet. Ben Sayer, in the meantime, who normally jokers early, has done it again, and he's on the back of Max Watt now. Sayer is the leading joker, but he's stuck in slower traffic as the leaders go by. There is Max Watt bouncing over the loose at paddock. Ben Sayer behind him in 4th place. Watt now goes joker. That's good. So that means a slower car gets out of the way of Ben Sayer. But I fear it's going to be for Ben exactly what we've had in previous races this weekend. He jokers early, but then does not have the pace to be able to capitalise when the leading cars serve their joker subsequent. Up towards the hairpin go the leaders. There you've got Corey Paget versus Caitlin May. New to the championship is Caitlin this weekend, and they're the leader, and I reckon that gap's coming down is Luke Constantine. Tom Ovenden is closing. Is he going to be able to go quickly enough now to jump ahead on the Joker, assuming they joker on different laps, of course, which is all key to really understanding when you make that Joker pass. Into paddock comes the leader, as further back Ben Sayer hustles on in 3rd, but there's no way he's going to be able to jump up the order on Joker from the top 2 because he's just lost too much ground already. Corey Paget goes through, still under attack from Caitlin May, so that is for 4th on the road. Corey Paget just ahead for the time being as the leaders come through. Now the gap last time around was 1.4 seconds. That is enough to jump ahead on the Joker, but it rather depends really on who jokers when and what pace they're going to do when they're running on their own. Meantime, Caitlin May looking for a way past Corey Paget, whose dad Phil Chicken is in the senior Swifts in a similarly liveried car. Down to the elbow they turn. They're 4th and 5th, these two. They've already jokered. It's only the top 2 cars. There they are that have yet to serve that joker lap. Down the hill now goes Luke Constantine. So he was the winner yesterday. It was Tom Ovenden that won here in August. The gap between them is certainly narrowing as they bounce across the loose once again. Do they go joker? Let's see. There is Ben Sayer through in 3rd place. Paget hanging on a 4th. Caitlin May is 5th. And the race leaders are now split, incidentally, because as you look at the fight for 4th, across the loose, we've got Tom Ovenden having gone for the joker lap there. He is rejoining, so the gap widens between the 2. Question is whether or not he's going to be able to jump ahead when Luke Constantine serves the joker, which he will have to do pretty much either next time or the time after. He's got 2 options still to go of when he's got to serve that. The climb up the hill, he's on his own now. Does that help? Does that hinder? Do you lose the impetus because you're not having to race quite so fiercely, or does it really help because you can push harder knowing that the road is only yours? Down the hill will come Tom Ovenden there in 2nd place, and he's got one very, very easy task now. That is to push, 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 and try and close on the race leader enough to jump ahead on that joker. The Mike Boat prepared car of Corey Paget goes through. There's the leader. So it is Luke Constantine serving the Joker lap this time then. So you've got to get this little chicane right. Then there's the jump, and he's going to be ahead of Avondon, but only just, unless he loses momentum on the outside, which he does not. So on this now, the final lap of the race, it is going to be Luke Constantine ahead as they come down to the Devil's Elbow. Has he done enough to hang on to this? Luke Constantine leads. Tom Avondon is in second place. The margin between them is pretty much nothing as they accelerate up the hill. Avondon could yet have a go up the hill. He could be really, really bold and challenge coming into paddock. We've had some great racing out of the juniors all weekend, and now is the time for Avondon to challenge. He's certainly close enough. One more lap, he might have had a say in this. Has he run out of options? Let's see. Comes down the hill. Which way does he go? Can he go round the outside of paddock? No, not near enough. Can he get the run to find a gap up towards the checkered flag? I think the answer is going to be no to that as well. So for the second time this year, Luke Constantine wins the Junior Rallycross Championship final. Tom Avondon takes second place, and Ben Sayer, as ever, the best of the rest, in third. A good battle for fourth comes to the line, with Corey Paget just ahead of Caitlin Bay, and then Owen Robbins recovering from his spin in sixth, with Max Watt taking seventh position. But that for Luke Constantine is a very good way to round out the weekend. It's win number 2 of the weekend. It's win number 2 of the season. Luke Constantine wins the Motorsport UK Junior Rallycross Championship final. Second goes to Tom Avondon, and Ben Sayer comes home third.